Hey guys, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and this is... My recording for episode 3 crashed at some point, which is really annoying, really obnoxious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and talk about what happened in that episode, because I just don't have it in me to go back and re-record it. So we settled Utrecht here, and it has negative loyalty. That's why we're building a monument, and we're also working on getting another governor from the defensive tactics civic, and we're going to put a governor in here until the city is a little bit more stable in terms of loyalty. In Arnheim, we placed down a campus on the river, and we plotted out where we wanted our theatre square to go. This theatre square is going to get +2 from the river, +2 from the Petra, and it will get +1 from the 2 adjacent campuses later on in the game. We finished the theatre square, and we slotted in the Great Rider points. An argument could have been made to keep the Wonder production in, but I'm probably going to get rid of the Settler production and maybe put Wonder production in once the Settler is finished. And then once Petra is finished, I will probably replace the Wonder production with like campus adjacency or something. So we're kind of on a good pathway here. I do apologize for the recording crashing. I've just been having terrible technical issues. My game was crashing, the recordings were crashing, so I've just been like worn down a little bit. If I'm totally honest, I'm like, oh god, I'm a wreck, I'm a mess. On top of being sick, it's just like, it's too much, dude. So I'm just going to try and power through as hard as I can. There will be included at the end of this video, at the end of this, like the bit of the recording that I was able to recover. Beyond that, that's all I can give you. So in The Hague, we're building ancient walls here because we want the tech boost for ancient walls here in engineering. And we are putting some research into celestial navigation. I'm going to switch away now and put some into shipbuilding. Well, actually, I'm going to put some into engineering. Because we are building those ancient walls. We also just finished a watermill in the capital. We chopped out a couple of settlers with this builder who has 1 build charge left. I think I purchased a settler in Groningen and then I chopped one out as well, which is why I have 2 builders now. I used a chop here and I placed my campus and theatre square in Groningen. And this is one of my settlers that I'm placing. The other one went down here in Utrecht. Sorry. We're about to get our last settler out here in Rotterdam on turn 85, which is really, pretty decent. Generally speaking, my rule of thumb is a settler every 10 turns by the time you hit your last city, and you're doing pretty well. So if you have 3 cities out by turn 30, you're doing okay. Like you're doing an average. Faster than that is better, slower than that is worse. I still don't have my government district out, but I will be placing that pretty much the moment this city grows. I'm tempted to get a granary, but what I actually need are probably a few archers. Mainly for the tech boost towards machinery. So I'll get 1 archer out because that syncs up nicely with this growth, and then I'll get the government district down. If I was playing properly, I would chop. You know what? I think I will chop that wheat, actually, when the city grows. Magnus is established here, so I think I feel relatively safe starting the chopping process to bring this down to like closer to finishing time. Closer to finishing time? Yeah. So I'll drop a chop there. I'm settling a city up here because it's able to get 2 districts with +3 adjacency, which is the minimum required to get the extra 50% science from rationalism and grand opera. So I'm trying to be more methodical about how I place those. This one isn't. This one is going to get that adjacency. It's actually going to have +4. I should probably write those down, like the numbers. Like this is a +2. This is a +3. This is a +5. Maybe that'll give me insight into how high I should prioritize them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's worth doing at some point. So I know this is a +3, this is a +5, this is a +3. I know this is a +4. It'll get 2 from the river, 2 from the adjacency, and then another one from the adjacency of the state and government district or whatever it's called. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 +4. This is going to be a to... We have a look at commercial hub. Commercial hub? Yeah. This will probably be a +3. And then this will be like a +4 or something, but we'll figure that out. It's got more, probably like a +6 actually, which is really damn high. So okay, so that's more or less, my empire is in pretty good shape. We're getting our districts out, we're getting our scientific boosts out, we're getting the wonders, the key wonders that we want out. So things are going well. Okay, things are going really, really well. Eindhoven's going to be really, really useful for producing a lot of builders and other stuff too. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the Empire is going. I'm really sorry for the recording crashing. I wish it hadn't, because it was like 25 minutes of really good content, and I'm really bummed out that we lost it. But I just don't have it in me to go back. On top of being sick, having technical issues, all those problems. It's too much, dude. I'm sorry, but we'll power on, and I'll try to make sure I'm more careful about that sort of thing in the future. So yeah, I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Well, this should go into the actual footage I was able to record now, so you'll get an insight into what actually went on in that game, or in that turn rather. Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6. Now, where we left off, we had just settled Arnheim, and we had just finished something that I forget. Oh right, we got the library guy, Hypatia. There's a couple of things, I accidentally forgot to save the game as I was closing down my recording session for the day, and so it was kind of like I had to go back and reload the autosave and try to remember what I'd done. I checked the episode. I think we're exactly where we'd left off in the last episode, but that's just worth mentioning that I'd forgotten to save at the end of the turn, and I instead had to use the autosave. So what the hell do I do here in Groningen? Now that is a difficult question to answer. This city. So what like let me think here. What's really going to help the development of the city? Well, I could spend some money and get the campus placed. I really could use a few theater squares, like pretty early into the game. Now, in terms of theater squares, if I want to put my theater square here, right? But the problem is that's like one of my production tiles. And I also want to put the campus here, but that's another production tile. So it's kind of like, I almost need to purchase this hill and work it, and this hill. And I also need a builder in here. So it's like kind of complicated. So I'm going to go for the builder. Or I could go for the settler and then walk a builder over here and chop it out. No, I want to save that. Chop. What I'll do is maybe I'll do a couple of chops over here. Oh, damn. Well, I tell you what, at the very least, I can place my campus and lock in the price of the campus. And then if I put I want to put the theater square here, but I don't want to kill this forest. Can I sacrifice a forest chop? Or do I just run a builder over there and maybe try to chop out another builder? I think I'm just going to run a builder over there and try to chop out another builder. And then I think that'll be like a reasonably equivalent exchange. It is a little bit wasteful, but it gets my districts down a little bit quicker if I do that. Now in Arnheim, jungles I'm less squeamish about crushing entirely, outright. Excuse me. I am still sick. It is a thing that is still happening. And I will be coughing. I'm kind of tempted to get my commercial hubs out. Where would I put this? Well, I kind of want to build like a lattice of districts over here. So for example, if I were to put a campus here, I could put a campus here as well from Arnheim. And then if I put no, this should be a theater square. This should be a theater square. And then this should be a campus because I'll get plenty of adjacency here. So that'll be these two districts, okay? So I'll place the campus for now to lock in its price. It does kill the rainforest, but I can live with that. I won't build the campus right now, or do I need it? I think it would be good to get it out, maybe. Maybe it'd be better. I think I might grab the watermill because that'll give me like production and food and it'll let the city develop. So maybe just quickly grabbing a watermill in here. We also want to grab walls at some point. That's a thing worth remembering. I just need a lot of builder charges really to move those around my empire. But yeah, I think this is a better setup because this will guarantee a +4 adjacency on this theater square, which is really, really high. Then, okay, so that's looking pretty good actually from that perspective to me. This city is mostly going to be perhaps grabbing a wonder or two. It's not really going to have very good districts, so it's maybe going to have like a commercial hub and a harbor triangle here just to generate gold for me. I think maybe that's not a bad move, and I could sit Reina in there perhaps. We'll kind of think about that. Up here, this is another city just kind of destined to generate a little bit of gold and sort of production and science and stuff like that from the iron. But yeah, I think I'm actually reasonably happy with these decisions that I've made in terms of placing districts. I need to get around to actually like getting my capital going because this has been a slow start. I will say that it's been a very, very slow start. One more turn. Okay, and that shop will finish this settler, which is good. Okay, there's a thingy over here. Let's go ahead and send that warrior to see if we can find the barb camp. And then I'll send you to go take up the watch point over there. Let's have a little bit of a look around with the scout. Nice. So... I broke the promise. How annoyed is he? Okay, we have mostly... How do you feel about a joint war with Gandhi? I don't want a joint war in Norway because he can actually threaten me. But I don't think Gandhi is anywhere nearby. Oh god, I'm sorry. I gotta mute for a second. Yeah, I don't think Gandhi is anywhere nearby, so we could go for a joint war with them to like build a relationship with Alexander. I still think we have a mostly positive relationship. This cancels out, so now we're at, what's this, 9, 12, 15, 17, 11. No, we're actually at mostly negative. So we need to like figure out how we improve this relationship because we did break a promise near him, and that's not good at all. We do have a while to figure out whether or not we want to go to war with him. Maybe I could just declare war on Gandhi myself, or I think I would prefer to just do a joint war with Gandhi, and that would maybe make him happier to be my friend. The things I do to try to make friends. Declare some wars, you know. God damn it, I hate being sick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, so we got the monument in here. I think it is time to maybe just get this district placed. Okay, the next turn we might be able to purchase that tile. A granary in here would be reasonable, especially since I don't have the cash for what I want to do right now. I need to chop this. This city is going to be just like gold in science because it's coastal. And this city can potentially put a theater square here and it will get full adjacency actually. So that's quite nice. Nice, yeah. We need lots of those. Now I am a little bit annoyed at Gandhi because he is ahead of the game on Great Rider points. So that's something worth considering.